Hey, it's Mark with Idaho History, and we are seemingly in the midst of nowhere, but we are here at the Idaho Potato Hotel near Orchard, Idaho. And Orchard, Idaho isn't really a town anymore, although a few people live around here. Um, Basically, Orchard can be traced back to 1895 when it was platted, but there's a schoolhouse here that I've read it dates back to 1891, and that was kind of the center of the town and the railroad tracks that came through here. There was a reservoir and everything. But some of the few remnants that are here are the old schoolhouse, the train tracks, the old water silo that dates back to the 50s, and this potato hotel. But many of these towns that were on what became the Union Pacific Main Line, right, went into Nampa and eventually into Boise. They're towns that are no longer here. There was one further down the tracks towards Mountain Home called Kinney. There's Orchard, which existed in the school district until 1966 when it closed down and one-room schoolhouses weren't really a thing. Further down the Cunamora Highway, there was a place called Mora, which was on the road to, well, Cuna, and was also along some tracks, and then the trains leave and no more town. So this is one of those places. And just a few odd stories. There was a bank robbery in Eagle, and the suspects ran out here and hid in a shack in Orchard, right? That was in the 1920s. Another thing that happened is a little act of terrorism they never solved, which is somebody wrapped chains around the tracks at Orchard and they almost derailed a train, passenger train. So, just crazy shit out here in the middle of nowhere.